Hello, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. Mr. Maya! Mr. Maya! Oh, I'm crying. There, Pearls. I can't take it anymore. Look, it'll be alright. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't because Mr. Engard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Cheer up! You don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going. You're right. Mr. Maya is in much more pain than I am. Yes, that's right. So, hey, you guys. Glad I caught you, pal. Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh boy, looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearls' book now. It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, pal. But we're kind of busy right now. Future. So, what are you going to do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet? Oh, that. What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday. I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Say what? You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. Engard's innocence all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things. Okay, by the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? Oh, we have Dick with us. Edward. That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edward act like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Cassandra killed herself. He said that? That's horrible. But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally. The truth. Cassandra's last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself. But I still think there was something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? Why would she want to, almost need to frame Mr. Engard? I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day. You're saying that testimony was a lie? Not a lie, per se. It just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. But that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe. That's such a dirty trick. Even that women prosecutor was better than that. And just go on karma. Speaking of Miss Von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning? Miss Von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol barrel. But she's going to be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth says she was in stable condition. Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital. Which one? What? Are you going to visit her now? No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it. Hey, you actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death not being able to go to the trial today. Maybe it'd be good for her if you went let her whip you for a bit, pal. I don't want to do that. Let's go, let her whip us. No, I'm definitely not going. Oh, let's see. The name of the hospital. Oh, yeah, the Haughty Clinic. That name sends a chill down my spine. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. Barely there. Never thought I'd ever come back to this place. Yes, are you here to visit a patient? Hi. Wait a second, you're... Yes, I'm Director Haughty. Why are you still here? Yes, what is it? Can I help you, or you can tell me? Yes. Director Hottie. Edgewood. Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what is it? Director, Francisco. How is Francisco on Carmen? Yeah, you don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because, you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes. Yes, and that thing, that surgery, it went well. You have my gratitude. It looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret. She looks so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes, but I understand. Yes, her opponent was a gun, after all. And when I snuck up on her real secret, like, she would scream really loud. Yes, I see. But she's really cute too. When I do that, she whipped me with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes, but I think I could get used to it. Go back to your room. You're so mean. So mean, my frisky Frisco. That's good too. Okay. Yes, it's time for my IV drops. Yes. What are those tulips doing in her hands, Mr. Phoenix, right? I knew I shouldn't have come here. Shoot. I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. It's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning. But that would have been too much for you. There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know. Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case. There's only logical course of action given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. By taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. I think I know what deal he's referring to. The deal. Miss Von Karman, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you? I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. Adar, you told Miss Andrews not to testify in court today. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have some proof that I made such a deal? You're denying it? It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix, right? If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over. All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime. That isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with the evidence or not. I have only one objective, to find and guard guilty of her. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix, right? The end justifies the means. Miss Von Karman, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then on guard will be found guilty. And what does that have to do with me? Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end. That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all. But you had to know she was. Ow! I think visiting hours here are about over. So, if you'll excuse me. What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off? Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Edgeworth. Today's trial. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted to go that far. But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright. This courtroom is a garden of judgment. I'm putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. Isn't it hard? By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's right. That card. What in the world is it? This. Listen, Wright, this is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leave this. Special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. I understand. The task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelley the Killer. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin. The best at that. An assassin. Assassin. So who is this Shelley the Killer? The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins. Long-standing? The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelley is a professional and third heir to the Killer. So because his professional name is Shelley, he leaves cards with a shell on them. He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. Why would he do something like that? I think it is a part of his duty to his clients. His duty. If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. The Killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. I guess that even honorable assassins can't exist. So, you think... They cut off there? So you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it. Wouldn't you agree? Shelley the Killer, huh? My situation. I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? I guess I should just tell him. She's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? Acquittal. I see. I have no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow. Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Edgeworth is going to... Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity. Mr. Dick? There's no way you can find her. You don't even have a single way to go on. You don't have even a single way to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right. Listen, you need to know something. Juan was killed by Shelley the Killer. And the client who ordered the job is Matt and Guard, your own client. Please, stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this. What is it? The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelley the Killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you into. Letter of introduction. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now, Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. and Guard hired an assassin? No way. I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock. Yeah, I guess not. Please, all I ask is you make it home, safe and sound. You didn't actually do that, did you, Matt? I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court. Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around. Wine cellar. She was in a wine cellar. What is this place? I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way, I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear. Oh, how cute. But it's got a lot of cuts and slits in it. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something. There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. It looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, with love, sweat. I bet this could be a clue. Ooh. Oh, hey, it's a computer. I've never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch on this thing is. There goes my plan to use this somehow to get out of here. What is this thing? An antenna, I guess? And this is a VCR? There sure are a lot of electronic gadgets here. But what is an antenna doing here? Locked, of course. And it doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through there. Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. Yeah! It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you. He is? For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you. Ways? You mean... Dead men tell no tales, is how the saying goes, correct? Dead? I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting. I am an assassin. No way. You're lying. I mean, an assassin. People are not always who they appear to be. Nick! Mr. Nick? Oh, yes, Pearls. Got caught up in my thoughts about my situation. Mr. Edgeworth has left, you know. I guess for now, I have no choice but to believe in Mr. Ungard. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too. Okay. Sorry, but visiting hours are over for today. Oh. I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh, yeah, there's a message here for you. A message? It's from Matt and Guard. Here you are. What did he write? Is it something really important? I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Oh, Mr. Wright. So, actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shoe. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shoe for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright? This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed this cat. I'm sure poor Shoe's stomach is growling by now. Yeah, I guess. Client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat. You named your cat Shoe. Probably shouldn't step on it on accident. Where should I go? Alright now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake. You shall not pass. Miss Olbeck, don't devalue my name and turn me into a spiky-headed petty problem. Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edge's away just to see profits. But when I really looked at something much more valuable, I wanted Edge's heart. It's all your fault. You awakened the wild beast inside this old bag. Miss Oldbag, keep your hands off of me. This helmet is airtight, no air is get in and no air gets out. Oh, then why do you keep putting it on? Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by. I'm not doing this. You're a million light years too early to ask me questions with her standard. Looks like the only way I'm going to get any investigating done is to first do something about this cookie going. Here. Maybe if I show her this letter I go. This whole bag if you would look at it. What? Do you want me to look at this worthless piece of Eddie poo? Is that her perfume? Pheromone or I smell? Let's see here. Please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation. Yours truly, Miles Ed. Yours truly. That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Eddie said so. You understand? Whatever information in this whole bag. Just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. If you do anything bad, I won't let you off. It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth. That may be, but you know nothing's going to come out of it. That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared. Ow. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. So anyway, let's continue our investigation. Okay. What now? One little thing before I forget. Can't go into a guard's room today. Why? Police, the main investigation team, is going to be in there all day. You hear? I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer. So don't go in there. Set one foot in there in case they're at the window open. The living room? On guard mansion? Living room? I'm sure it's dark. I'll go turn on a light. Oh. Well, so this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shoo, the kitty cat. Shoo! So I guess this is Shoo. Oh, lovely cat. Hello, Shoo. The cat seems to like pearls. Pardon me. Yeah, help you with something, Mr. Oh, where? Actually, I'm Mr. Unfortunate. The Masters. Then you must be Mr. Wright. Yes. It's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe. Nice to meet you. Vanguard? You must know all sorts of things about Mr. Vanguard, right? Honestly, sir, I don't think my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs. Typically butler-like, as it were. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs. You know, I would have thought Mr. Vanguard would kind of have it made over a butler. Shoo. That's a very cute cat you've got here. It is my duty to take care of him, the master rather fancy Shoo. And, anything else? No, it is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat. Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave. Oh, we should probably get going ourselves. So young, yet already so accomplished, the master of all. There is also a lot to be proud of in being a butler in charge of the house and all. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me. Cool motorcycle. A giant bicycle is flying through the air. That bicycle, Pearls, is one where you don't have to pedal, and it moves on its own. Really? Wow. Sorry to disappoint you. It can't fly. Oh, that's too bad. No. Whoa, it's a very comfortable and spacious lounge. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? What is with me and feeling inferior today? Oh, what's that? There are masks here. Yeah, that one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. The ones next to that are the Pink Princess and the Evil Match. They fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo-Old Tokyo. Wow, you really know a lot about the Steel Samurai, Mr. Nick. I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid. There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick. I bet it's for Mr. Rengar's cat to use. Oh, you mean Shoe? The door, it's locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering it. Nosy. Yeah. There's another door over there. You shouldn't go wandering off over there, Mr. Nick. Yes, Bruce. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her to stop playing around. Oh, I want to look at what you have here. Nice house. Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth there. It's actually a fireplace. How are they different, Mr. Nick? You know, I've never actually seen a hearth before, I come to think of it. You should come and visit Fame or then I'll show you one when you do. Ooh. Oh. Okay, so that's the same thing. Alright, is that everything? Yep. Okay, what now? Looks like we're the only ones here. And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow. Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. Hallway. Hey, city boy! You're still here. Reckon course. An investigative photographer. These stars on her ability to snap up the scoop. Yeah. This hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. But, do you have a camera? Good. The photographers that I have cameras out the ear according to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feet in the mouth, do you have mine, your bird teeth? Why can't you drop that teeth thing already? I want to ask you about the night of the murder. What? You're really going to show up the bugs with me going on? Well, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder. Well, kinda, but... Brace yourself, because here it comes. I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time. Followed a few stars from me. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had soda pop. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night. Security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either. I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. Candle? So, about the note that was inside your camera case. Oh, that thing I wrote? Yeah, I believe what you mean something about a guard shoving his Angela lady on the court. Yeah. Well, I reckon you best not be believing it. What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know, writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random pull through this. Hey, what's with you? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, why do you look like you suddenly got older, too? Or am I just tricked? Oh. My baby, my $1,600 baby. What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and he refused to give it back to me. Oh, that's kind of how it is. Hey, you're that red-coat's friend, huh? So put in a few good words for me and get me back my camera. You want me to do what? Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours, and I guarantee you'll get it back. Why don't you do your own dirty work? Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. Tabloid photographer without a camera, it's just a tabloid. Yeah, I guess so. Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you then. And you too there, little one. Keep Excellent. Good work. Okay. Don't be picky about your food. Okay. Make sure you do all your homework. Okay. If you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it right to me. Will you please just leave already? Mr. Nick! What is that otherworldly ghastly moaning? I hate evil ghosts. I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon. Excuse me. Watch, you're calling it a demon. Zoinks, it's an alien. Who are you calling an alien? Oh, it's just you. What are you doing here? What is wrong with young ones today? I came down here to pay my respects by Lord Juan, and you're disturbing me. Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time. I talked about him pointing at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraudulent photographer in her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecile look on her face. That imbecile look on her face. Okay, I got it. Hold on a second there, you little hipster. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Alright. Now I've seen everything. But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Porter. He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book. I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. Agara. Oh, well, that's just a recent thing, bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain, the feelings all his fans had for him. Yeah, the mountain is pretty big, and certainly nothing to shake a stick at. Mr. Nick? What is it, please? Presents. They're all bears, right? She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. Presents? All of Mr. Porter's presents from his fans seem to be bears. Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? You don't know? Well, my dear Juan was treated. He fought barehanded with the bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. Wow, what a heartwarming story. Looks like it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tucking around down by a river. Oh, you too. Did all that really happen? It's in his biography, Bob. What a load of crap. So ever since that, fans have been giving him bears as presents. Yeah, nice. I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. Oh, what is that infernal ratchet? It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime. That startled me. I thought I was going to die for a second. 8 p.m.? That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember? Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Transceiver! Hello? Hello? This is not a phone. Maya! How's Maya? You haven't heard her, have you? It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news, so it would seem my present did you no good. No! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get enough guilty verdict for sure this time. Please. I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's alright. Alright. Then, hold on. What is with the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? Seems bad. Alright, did the transceiver just suddenly break? Excuse me. What happened? I don't know. All of a sudden, it became nothing but static. Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Ooh. Electronics expert? Do I know someone? Do I know anyone like that at all? Wow, everybody looks really busy with something or another. They're probably strengthening evidence for tomorrow's trial. Hey, hurry up with that, will you? Pass that victims list around. You've gotta be kidding. There's over 100 people on here. Mr. Nick? Is Mr. Sterngarten really that big and bad of a criminal? Actually, Pearls, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. Hello? This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Prosecutor Ron Connor was shot in front of the courthouse? Who did it? Who shot her? I have a sneaking suspicion that even Gumshoe could do this guy's job. Okay. I need to find an electronics expert. Hey, welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice. Thanks. A rich man's luxurious 4-course meal. Out of a can, that is. Sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time. Oops. Looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. Got to be kidding. Here, I thought you had already whipped something up. Oh, I know. There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Well, since he's here and offered, I wonder what I should try asking him about. Transceiver? Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing. What thing? Oh, yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal? When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. I don't hear any static, pal. Huh? Maybe it fixed itself? That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Maybe. Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic interference? Electromagnetic interference. So what is electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal. Oh, when you put it that way. I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right? It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird. Oh, yes, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about. She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this. So the room you were in when that interference to the transceiver happened, there's gotta be something there that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something. Oh, hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened? We were in Mr. Corridor's room, the scene of the murder. What? That's it. I'm going to sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet at the crime scene later. Alright, pal? Wait, Gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah! We should be going too, Mr. Nick. Alright, let's go. You should be going too, Mr. Nick. Yes. Hey, you're finally here, pal. Sorry to keep you waiting. Do you have the busted? Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Suddenly, I was staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bugs. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item. Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's. Wow, so this is a bug suit. It looks like a little, broken. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school. Oh, why? Me, of course. Seeing this shirt brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on that, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up, but I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here. Your heart and soul? It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job. But what? But you can't set the sensitivity. So it's going to be anything that gives off electromagnetic waves. But isn't it bad? Oh, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? I'm getting that sinking feeling again. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room now. Ooh. Okay, this is probably a good saving part. Whoa. So we're going to find it, right? Right. Now, first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around to give a real thorough look. You see, pal? The sweeper will let you know how strong a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press enter to lock onto it. Right. There's a lot of things here that's going off to give off radio waves. So let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious. Okay, pal? Alright, I'm going to go stand outside and keep an eye on it. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal? Ah. Whoa. There doesn't seem to be anything giving off radio waves there, Mr. Keep a careful eye on the bug sweeper. Let's try again. The sweeper isn't exactly the best. Well, make do with what you have, right? Ah, a cell phone. Nope, no bugs in here. A cell phone? What? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is. I'm sorry, I've never seen one before. Now that she mentions it, my cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Korean Village, and Pearls has never lived outside of that village, so, well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one. Okay. Wait, the light? What? What? Why? What's this? Lamp, check, listening device, no. There are a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick? Yeah, and they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful? Yeah, I'll be more conscientious from now on. Sorry. Okay. What is this? Well, the listening device isn't an air conditioner. Yeah, this air filter is covered in dust and dirt. Yeah. Come on, Mr. Nick, let's wash it. I wonder if being a neat freak makes even the tiniest dust bunny look colossal. What? Oh, nothing. Alright. I can try this thing? I don't know. What a lovely bear. It's a robot. This must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots. It's a robot. It's a real robot? Yeah, it's a real one. Mr. Nick. Yes? How many horsepowers is it? How many horses? Horses? Well, look, it's a bear, so, Alright. Well, the phone is the most common place for a listening device, I'd say. But let's take the receiver apart first before we get ahead of ourselves here. Wow, you know a lot about electronics, don't you, Mr. Nick? Yeah, I know tons, especially when it comes to taking them apart. It's my specialty. I'll leave the fixing part up to Gumshoe. So, is there a listening device in there? No, and I really thought it had to be in the phone too. I don't really think the listening device is in the TV of all places. Looks like the TV was left on. It's now showing an old samurai. Yeah, this channel plays all sorts of international movies, as well as domestic ones. You know, every time I watch one of these old movies, I always think, wow, these Japanese stars are really good at making yeah. When I grow up, I want to study Japanese. I should probably keep my mouth shut here and not destroy your dream. The radio is on and playing something. Oh, it's Kid's Question Corner. Professor, why is the Earth round? Yes, why is it, Mr. Nick? Why don't you listen to the radio program a little more, girls? Okay. Well, there are multiple lamps. I'll check all of them. Lamp check. Nope. Okay, and I can go here too. Is it that watch? What's this? What's this? It's a small video camera. No listening device in this case. Everyone's trying to make everything smaller and smaller lately, aren't they, Mr. Nick? That's what it seems like. But I want to grow bigger and bigger. Well, eating only vegetables isn't going to help you there. You have to eat meat too. What about this? It's a plain old calculator. It says 50 on it. Maybe he was calculating his allowance. A whole 50 cents? Maybe if he was a spirit medium. Wow, there's a really delicious loaf of bread in here. Looks like it's been on keep warm all this time since the murder. Well, Mr. Scruffy Detective always says, gotta keep the trail and crime scene warm. I think the keep warm in that case is a little more metaphorical. What? What about this? Well, it certainly looks like an alarm clock. What's wrong? Why do you look troubled? I just can't imagine the listening device being inside this alarm clock. It just sort of reminded me of something that happened a long time ago. Oh. Well, anyway, it looks like the listening device isn't in here. Oh! This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I have ever seen. Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device? I mean... No, not yet. But this bear's eyes... Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eyes out and see what we've got. No, you can't. Such a violent act. No! It's a miniature camera, and it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter, a timer. Oh, what a emitter! Transmitter, huh? This is more than high text. Camera. So this tiny thing is a camera? Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems. So it's a video camera. It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set. But there's no videotape in this camera. This is only the camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else. Somewhere else? The footage is changed into radio waves, and then it's sent to that recorder. So, it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it? Hey, you're right. Transmitter. So, what is a transmitter? It's a device that sends the footage to the camera to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device. It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing. Oh, that's a timer, bro. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time. You can set it for a certain time? Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour. 8 p.m.? That was the time the award ceremony ended. There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess. Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here? Oh, I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder. Then maybe this camera caught the murder on tape. What? And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal. Something. So there was a camera in this bear's eye, and it was disguised as a present. And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well on mine. But who gave Mr. Corey his present? I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night. Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is? It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out. Oh. Is there really no way to find out? I got it. What? Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit. What are you going to do? I'm going to go around to the electronics shop and see if I can find out who bought this. But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m. Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah. He's gone. But Mr. Scrubby Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward, one step at a time. I see. Thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So there was a spy camera hidden inside the stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, right? Do you know this stuffed bear? I have no idea. Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here. What? The camera and transmitter that Scattered Green Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is. Oh. Can you really do that? Mr. Nick, can you really? Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. See you soon, right? Wait! What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Correa? The real killer? Do you really still think it was Agent Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anything. We still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. Juan Correa's real killer The only way